live, I think. Well, good afternoon slash evening, folks. I'm going to try and make this quick here. So this is the Tuesday edition of the live stream, and right now I'm actually at the mall here. I'm here at the mall. I'm going to be taking a class at the Apple Store later. I just got a new iPad with one of those Apple pencils, so I'm going to go learn how to use the pencil. But in the meantime, I figured I would do a quick stream for you guys. I said earlier I was going to start doing the show on Tuesday, the podcast on Tuesday. And I wouldn't really say that this is like an official show or anything, but this is the Tuesday podcast for this week, I guess. And I'm not sure if this is going to be an ongoing thing, the Tuesday stream. I think it will be. But like I said, I'm out in public right now and I've got some downtime, so I'm doing this stream from my phone. Anyway, I wanted to basically do like a redo from my show on Saturday, which was a complete disaster. Okay, I admit Saturday's show was the worst one that I've done in a while, in probably a couple of years. I didn't have my material set up at all, and let me just put it this way. Like I said, suicide is a complex issue, and well, yeah, Serial. My stream is, even my worst streams are better than his. Let's be honest. Um, but all that being said, my I really didn't articulate my stream that well on Saturday, and I kind of fucked up, and I admit that I was unprepared. Basically, all I was trying to say on Saturday is I think that suicide is a complex issue. I do think that there are people who can be cowardly in wanting to pursue it. I don't think that that's the proper solution ever, is to take your own life for something. With that being said, I don't think we need to lambaste everyone who is considering suicide either, or calling them pathetic cowards. I think it's a cowardly act, but I don't think that the people who are thinking of doing it are cowards themselves. I think they're more desperate than anything, if that makes sense. And like I said on Saturday, I've struggled with depression. I never really got close to considering suicide, because ironically, I was too much of a coward, quote unquote, to even take my life. So, there's that aspect of being a coward too. And I'm not depressed anymore. This was years ago when I was a teenager and going through some, stuff. And I think the other thing is depression hits us all from time to time. You have moments in life where you're doing really well and things are going great, and then you hit a brick wall and things really spiral out of control. Um, I also think one of the other things I want to address is I think that medication can help in a lot of instances. However, I also think that America tends to I also think that America tends to kind of rely on antidepressants as the one-all fix for depression and suicide, and that's not the proper solution either. I think that in some severe cases medication can help, but obviously, like anything else, you need therapy, and um, you need people to help you out through a situation too. Depression is not a battle you can fight on your own. Uh, and whether or not you seek professional help, you should talk to someone, at the very least, whether that be a family member or a close friend. And one other thing, because I've I saw that I lost 2 subscribers because I criticized Owen Benjamin, peace be upon him. Let me just say 2 things. If you don't know why I'm pissed off about Owen Benjamin, if you're late to the party and you don't know why, go back to my stream from like 2 weeks ago when I had Ryan Marhafe on, because we talked about that stuff. We talked about my problem with Benjamin quite in depth. But even so, you know, Owen, if you're watching this, which I doubt you are, but maybe one of your little, I know I've still got some bears watching. So if any of you guys who watched Owen's streams are watching this, let me just say this. I agree with you, dude, that suicide is fucked up. Okay, we can all agree on that. However, I don't think taunting your dad and daring him to commit suicide when you were a kid, that really, to me, dude, that is not what you want to do when someone is, telling you that they want to kill themselves. You don't dare them into doing that, bro. I had a friend who wanted to commit suicide a few years ago, and he called me and told me what was going on, and he and I had a long talk, and I basically, asked him, what are you hoping to accomplish from this? What do you think, how do you think your death will solve your problem? And at first he tried, giving me an answer like, well, no one will miss me. And I told him that, that's not true, that I would miss them. Um, I also know that he and his parents weren't getting along well at the time either. But I said, even though your parents are not getting along with you, um, they would feel horrible if you committed suicide, dude. So instead of, taunting someone and daring them to take their own lives, try and, you know, try and talk things over with them and try and have a little empathy. And for someone with like a 147 IQ, um, you would think that person would, with a 147 IQ would be like, oh, I could just sit down and, hash things out with this person who's depressed. But well, the other thing though is I don't think he really does tenderness either. But all things aside, like I said, I think I do think it is time that we have a discussion about depression as a country. And I do think it is important that we're having a dialogue about it, and I'm glad we are as a country. But, like I said, I think there's a right way to talk about it, and I think that there's a wrong way to talk about it. And clearly, this individual is going about it the wrong way. Now, on to Anthony Bourdain himself. You know, I don't know what was going through that guy's head. I I do know this. I enjoyed the hell out of his show, No Reservations, the one that was on the Travel Channel. I watched that show all the time when I was in high school and when we still had cable. Anthony Bourdain is and was a funny dude. I know that lots of conservatives don't like him because he was a big lib, but you know what? So are most entertainers, and so that's kind of the that's kind of thing that does bother me is I see a lot of conservatives on Twitter saying, well, that's one less liberal, and it's like, guys, stop looking at everything through the lens of politics. This was a human being, and like him or dislike him and whatnot. No one should. Well, let me clarify. Most people should not commit suicide. Like, I think that there are rare exceptions. Like, I think if you're a truly evil person, like Hitler or something like that, then yeah, you should probably do the world a favor and rid yourself. But Anthony Bourdain was a guy who I disagreed with politically, but who I admit also seemed like he would have been a fun guy to hang out with. Um, he was one of the few celebrity chefs I liked besides Emerald. And he actually did a great documentary on like organic food recycling last year that was pretty good. I actually wrote a paper on it on Anthony Bourdain for one of my film classes last semester. But you know, I guess because we disagree with them politically, we can't mourn people who we disagree with. We have to ridicule them and see them as less than human, because heaven forbid, you know, heaven forbid we separate people from their politics. Oh, the humanity. So, but yeah. Any on to other topics. I guess Trump did the thing with North Korea, and I would just like to put it out there that I remember during the election, all the people who were never Trump, all those never Trump conservatives were saying that we were going to start like a nuclear war with North Korea if Trump got elected. But no, Trump was the one guy who actually ended up bringing everyone to the table. How do you like them apples? That's exactly what happened. And I hope these documents with North Korea. I hope everything turns out well. I really do. But we'll see how things turn out. So, um, all I can say is that he's done more for North Korea than Obama did, or Bush, or really any president in my lifetime, and that's certainly saying something. So, hey, Alana, welcome to the stream. So, I I'm in a mall, so apologies for the shoddy audio uh, connection. So, Hopefully my audio is good though. So, but anyway, well, those are the topics I've got covered for right now. Uh, that's about all I can think of for now. I wanted to just cover those things and kind of do a redo of my Saturday podcast, since that was a cluster. You know what? So, Alana, you're now a mod on my channel too. So, uh, anyway, though, like I said, I'm waiting for someone. I'm at a mall and I'm just waiting to meet them right now. So I just figured I would do this stream. So I think I'll cut this off in a little bit. But yeah, like I said, you know, Trump's kicking ass and taking names. I'm glad. So also, Jen, I don't know why you're not on the mods, but you are now. So welcome to the mods screen. So. Uh, So, hey, Christy, thanks for tuning in. You're kind of coming in at the end of my stream, so apologies for that, but I appreciate you coming in and thanks. So, well, Jen, you've got around anyway. So, welcome to the mods, Jen. So, uh, what can I say? I'm a nice guy, like John is. So. I try to be, but anyway though, let's see. Christy, you're fine. I really wasn't expecting anyone to tune in to this. Um, so, but I wanted to do a redo of my stream from Saturday, because Saturday's stream was such a you know, it's the worst one I've done in like a few. It's the it's the worst one I've done in like a few years. So well, that's good, Sierra, that you're still getting my notifications. So that's good at least. So, but anyway, guys, like I said, I'm going to try and get Christian Glatt from the Dennis Mull option on the podcast soon. So, uh, I'll try and do that interview this week for Saturday, and we'll see where things go from there. But anyway, yeah, please hike, and danger share. Also, guys, I'm thinking of doing setting up a danger zone slash Sam's Savages group for Facebook. So if any of you are on Facebook and are interested in joining that, let me know. And I won't do one for the danger zone. I'll be setting up the Sam Savages group. So you know, look for that. And like I said, I'll be uploading this one to iTunes. So, hey, Meritocracy, thanks for tuning in. You're at the end of the stream pretty much, but that's okay. I'm gonna try and get this up for an even 20 minutes or so. Um, anyway, though, so this will be the podcast that will be up on iTunes. This stream I'm doing now, like I said, Saturday's show is better. But, well, Christy, I mean, a lot of the Savages are the DZ too. That's the funny thing. So, um, I think there are very few of Sam Savages that aren't in the DZ already. But anyway, so like I said, that's pretty much all I have for now. I think I covered the Anthony Bourdain thing pretty well. And like I said, for those of you who want to unsubscribe, I'm sorry that you're pissed off at me for criticizing, your dear leader Owen. But if you guys don't know why I'm pissed off at him by now, then like I said, tune in to the podcast from 3 weeks ago. Um, and yeah, so yep, Gabe's right. All bitch bears, GTFO. So. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you for tuning into the live stream or listening to this on iTunes if you're listening in the past, present, future hour. And I'll see you later this week for another stream. Until then, God bless, God save this great nation, and I am rolling out.